Hello tankers, it's Mad and welcome back. So sorry, no silly intros today, no silly music, because this replay is too good for that, and it's time to give you guys some things back as well. I've had a nice lot of replays building up in my inbox. Don't worry if yours hasn't been shown yet. I am struggling to get around to doing it all, and I will use them somewhen, and this one's been in my inbox for a while. So who's this then? Well, this is Filmacs from the Beard Guys clan in his T-54. Thank you very much for sending this one in. I've watched it through a couple of times and I know what's going to happen. Yeah, anyway. So, first bit about the Beard Guys clan. We all know who the Beard Guys are. Pretty cool dudes. And their first clan they made, the Beards, is full up. And they have another clan now called Guys, which makes up Beard Guys. Filmacs is in the original clan, the Beards. So why am I talking about that? Well, I get focused quite a lot in game these days, and it does get quite frustrating, and the Beards do it. However, when they're on my team, they are very, very reliable teammates, I must say that. And we've pulled off a few clutch games just from good teamwork without even being communicating on voice chat or anything like that. Anyway, so on to him. He's in the T-54, tier 9 Russian medium tank. Needs no introduction, does it? But, if you've noticed already, he's got the sort of better but not better gun. It's got better pen, but the soft stats on the gun are just crap compared to the one with lower pen, which is why you see people use the lower pen gun and use a lot of heat. Anyway, turns around, bounces a heat round from the T-49. That was lucky. He was about to lose 750 damage there. And yeah, reload, dude. You've got a long reload. Should have made that shot count. And T-49 down. What I didn't point out as well, we're on Ghost Town Thunderstorm. One of those map modes that takes away all of your view range and stuff like that. I do have a massive issue with it. I know some of you guys like it. Let me just point out one thing. They do this on World of Warships as well. They have cyclones, which reduces your view range, but also during the cyclone, ships, don't render as far away, so you have to be closer. Whereas on World of Tanks, your view range is reduced, but tanks that are spotted can still be seen from, you know, like right across the map. That's my main issue with it. Anyway, so let's not talk about that. Between himself and the E-75 there, they took down the M103 quite easily. Or was it the Hammer? I don't know. No, it was the E75, wasn't it? Yeah. So M103 is a bit of an issue for a T-54. If you did see there, even though he was doing a Soviet side hug, the M103 has enough gun depression to get your hull. So you need to be a little bit careful in the T-54 about tanks that you do the side hug with. Yeah, it's always safer to do it against tanks that don't have much gun depression. Fortunately, the T-29 is going to have plenty of gun depression. A nice shot was standing around into the side of the T-29's turret, and that is the difference this gun makes. The better gun, I'm doing bunny ears with my fingers, I know you can't see it, you do tend to bounce shots that you would have thought were guaranteed pens unless you load heat, whereas this gun has the pen but just doesn't have the soft stats for pulling off snapshots at longer ranges, which this doesn't really matter on this map mode, does it? But here we go, rams his tracks off. Burns his repair kit straight away though. Didn't roll good enough. He's been pretty unlucky with his roll so far, if you've noticed. Rams a T-29 up against the wall, which gives him even more gun depression. He goes straight through the front plate there. So Filmacs is down to 400 health already, and they're still losing quite badly, even though they're up to, well, he's up to 17 pens and 2 kills. So let's look at the situation here then. There are 2 tanks behind. The enemy's team has 2 artilleries and they're being capped. Well, they're not being capped anymore. Doom Turtle slowly trundles his way back to the cap and kills the capper. And now they're another tank behind. Oh, no, they're not. Still 2 tanks behind. Yeah, I can't count. Maths is terrible. Anyway, so both his TDs are at the spawn. Got a heavy tank here, holding that corner. That heavy tank is going to need some vision, which he's doing. Still hasn't fired a premium round yet. Right, here they go. They make a push. Lucky there, looks like they hit the dead wreck of the dead wreck. Well, obviously it's dead. It's a wreck of the hammer there. It's a nice shot in, and look at this. He's like what? Less than 200 meters away from these guys, maybe about 250 from the T-29 here, and they can't see him. And I just don't like these weather effects. Anyway. Right, so he's just putting some flanking shots in. They get unspotted. That heavy tank went down, unfortunately. So there's still 2 tanks behind. What's he going to do now? There we go. Looks like the enemy's Doom Turtle has just taken out somebody else. So it's just himself and the friendly Doom Turtle versus 5 enemy tanks, 2 of which are artillery. Who's this? T-29, come on, kill him quick. There's a prototype to your left. Dodges a shot from the prototype. Again, another crappy roll. 320 average, I think this gun is. And he's been rolling sub 300 pretty much all of it. Ooh. 2 artillery rounds, one looked like an AP round, just miss him by inches there. Lucky to get away with that with 400 health. And he decides not to fight the prototype. Probably a good idea. He's been rolling really low. The prototype with the 120 has 400 alpha, so he needs to roll slightly high to one-shot Filmacs here. So it looks like he's going to go and kill the artillery threat. I expect the T-95 will be very, very happy about that. Right, pushing in, they could be anyway. There's one spotted. Doesn't get spotted in return. Excellent. It's an M53-55. Puts a shot in. He is spotted now. Oh, he's going to shot. No, he derped his round. How the hell did he derp his round into the floor that badly? Anyway, result for Filmacs. Artillery down. If you look on the minimap now, the 2 enemies TDs have pushed in now, and they've lit up the friendly T-95. Needs to deal with this artillery. Needs his friend alive. There goes one. Prototype down. There he is. He was waiting for him, but he was looking the wrong way. Just needs one more shot. So they've gone from 2 tanks behind to 1 ahead. Fortunately, the last one left alive is a full health Doom Turtle, pretty much, versus the friendly Doom Turtle, who hasn't got that much health, and they're slowly trundling towards each other at about 10 kilometers an hour, and the friendly Doom Turtle goes down. Should he have capped there? Look how far away the enemy's Doom Turtle is. He could have capped the game, and I don't think the enemy's Doom Turtle would have made it back in time. Pretty sure he wouldn't have. And it looks like the enemy Doom Turtle is going to go for his cap. And remember, this is what was it called? Thunderstorm game mode, which means the T-54 has pretty good view range against a sort of TD with half decent camo value is pretty much good for nothing. Just loaded the first of his heat rounds. I would do exactly the same. It is a Doom Turtle. And he's just trying to get the spot on the Doom Turtle. He's bound to be going for the cap. I think if it was me, I would have driven straight there, because he would have been driving towards the cap, and he may have had a chance to get his ass. But he's already in there. He's going to be turning round. Decides to come in from a different angle. There's only one way to play this now, Filmacs. You need to YOLO on in there. You've got a, 50% chance that he's not going to be looking the right way like that artillery. Don't dilly-dally. Remember, he's going to outspot you every time you're moving. He's not. He's a TD, you're not. He's bound to have Camanet and binos. You haven't. Come on, just get in there. There's a wreck there. Get behind the wreck. He's been spotted. Boom! Oh no, Filmacs. gutting ending to what was almost a perfect replay. Right, so well done there, Filmacs. Apart from the end there, that was pretty much perfect. If you'd have been a little bit more brave and just bowled straight in there, you may have been able to get behind him, or if you'd have been a little bit more cautious and capped the game out, you may have took the victory there. But the rest of the replay, absolutely epic. 7,152 damage, 5 kills, top of the team by miles, because half your team did nothing and the rest of them, well, the Egg Tiger had a pretty good game. Yeah, you were certainly the superstar in that game. Just a shame your team couldn't back you up just a little bit to pull off the win. Well, there we go, guys. That was Filmacs in the T-54. Give it a like if you did, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.